Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So we have to talk about this Jimmy Butler off the court situation. We know what's going on with the Miami Heat and all that, but Jimmy Butler is upset with his baby mom, Kaitlin Nowak, and we're gonna get right into this article from the Daily Mail. We're gonna talk about it a little bit. It says NBA superstar Jimmy Butler is calling foul on his baby mama's huge spending habits and secret paternity battle papers obtained exclusively by DailyMail.com. Butler says the 55,000 he pays former Flame Caitlin Nowak in monthly child support should be more than enough for their three kids, Riley, Brian, and Kion. But the Heat forward, who's 35, wants to know why his brunette ex-lover is billing him a further 10,000 every month for a nanny he claims she doesn't even need. His gripes are outlined in a scathing court motion calling on Nowak 34 to explain how she spends the tremendous sums of money he gives her. Butler's lawyers also note Nowak's refusal to get a job, adding it must be pointed out that the father and mother were never married. Mother is not entitled to live as if she is married to a National Basketball Association player. Butler and Nowak began dating in 2019, but kept their relationship largely under the wraps despite being one of the best known players on the planet. It says the birth of Butler's second son, Kion, whose one was only disclosed in confidential court papers when Nowak launched an October 2023 petition within weeks of the boy's birth to establish paternity and child support. That was around the same time Butler publicly denied rumors he was dating Colombian singer Shakira, killing her an incredible human being while insisting they were merely friends. It says Jimmy Butler's lawyers is going to potentially seek the appointment of an independent mediator to examine Nowak's finances. If mother is claiming that she cannot afford a nanny despite the child support she receives, which exceeds even the maximum that these children possibly could need, father is entitled to an accounting of mother's use of the funds and potentially for the appointment of a guardian ad litem to oversee the expenditures, the motion says. And right there you can see, the court filing and the documents if you want to take an opportunity to read through that. Um, but Butler obviously has this going on with the Miami Heat, and there's another stressor added to him.
You don't disrespect authority, and that's what Jimmy Butler has been doing. And I tell you this, Pat Riley, this boat is going to sail on top of the water as long as Pat Riley there. Jimmy Butler
Yeah.
is trying to sink that ship. That ship is not going to sink. I'm all with Pat Riley. You under contract, you play up under this contract, and we may see where all the chips may fall. But you can opt into $52 million next year that you say you're not going to opt into, which just is mind-boggling to me. How you gonna
Hmm.
opt out of $52 million? All right, but it's all about authority saying no to somebody, and these guys can't take rejection, and that's what it's
Hmm.
all about. It's about accountability. If you can't take rejection because everything has been saying yes, 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 yes to you, now you upset that the world is coming to an end. Oh, I can't play now because he's not going to give me the money that I want. No, go out there and play. You're under contract. Go ahead and play. I know Pat, and that's what is going. That's what's happening. And I knew that. I said, look, Pat got a 10-page letter to the Players Association, and he gonna have film showing why he suspended this man before that even happened. And guess
Hmm.
what? He suspended him for 7 games. And I know he gave them a 10-page letter, and I know he gave them some film to show them why he suspended.
So I play that. You also heard Sam Mitchell and them say the same thing on NBA TV that Jimmy's not going to opt out of that 52 million. You see some of the things that's going on in his personal life that may be motivations for that, and however the courts may rule if he owes more money or not to this lady monthly. But It's interesting when you see that the Suns are the only team willing to give him that 2 year for worth over 100 million that he's seeking. Um, Now is Pat Riley petty enough to not trade him to Phoenix? Um, Knowing that this is going on in his personal life, I mean, it's public information, right? Is Pat Riley that petty where he don't allow him to go make his maximum dollar? Who knows? But um, Jimmy has to everything that he's preached to these players for years, letting it end this way is a little bit of a bad look on him. Because he is an aging player. Pat Riley told you after last season they wouldn't be extending you, which could, um, it can damage your morale. I think about back in the day when players were aging. It was understood that they were aging, right? It was understood they were phasing out of the league slowly but surely. But it seems like nowadays there's always an issue when a guy's 34, 35 years of age and they don't get a maximum contract. Um, which is mind boggling to me. I'm just thinking about the old school, and how it was understood that you were not at the peak of your powers anymore. Now, as far as this Nowak lady goes, man, I think this is ridiculous. Jimmy Butler, 10,000 more for a nanny a month. I mean, what are you going to be doing, mom who doesn't have a job and refuses to get a job? Are you just sitting around waiting for VH1 or one of those stations to call and put you on the next Basketball Wives? Because that's what it seems like to me. It doesn't seem like you have any real plan or course of action that you plan on taking to do it on your own or to make any sort of income for yourself. Because Jimmy will still be obligated, for child support, whether you got a job or not. It seems like you just gonna live off this money and just sit home and demand more money. And I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I really wish um the system would make it where, like, when parents need to go buy something, it needs to be proven that it's for the kids or be audited um weekly. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be having all of the finest things in life if that money's for the children. Be putting that money away, um, or do it like this. Have the parent that's paying. Um, you could even garnish it if you want to, and it go into bank accounts for them that accrue interest over time or whatever stuff like that. um Instead of just the mom getting the money and just now if they living with the mom, maybe she can get a certain amount if you like Jimmy Butler and them, but make sure that is only living expenses, just to have a nice house in a decent neighborhood. But all this exorbitant spending she's doing and trying to keep up with the Joneses that she doing on Jimmy Butler's dime, I don't know, man. I'm not for it. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some people will be upset with this, but uh, to me, I just like to see her get out there and get it on her own somewhat. I don't think Jimmy Butler has any problem taking care of his kids. It just seems like, as she moves on, another man move in the house. Now I'm taking care of another man, and all this type of stuff to be going on. It's just for me. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.